Someone in heaven sent this message just for you. Please don't let their final wish be ignored. My beloved child, before you blink again, listen carefully. A voice from the higher realms has crossed through clouds, time, and silence, just to reach you. The air around you is shifting because someone who once loved you deeply is trying to whisper something your soul already knows but your mind has forgotten. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Tonight, as the world grows quiet, a message sealed in light is hovering right beside you. It carries the scent of the one you lost, their laughter, their tears, their final heartbeat. You might not see it yet. But if you're hearing this, it means heaven has chosen this exact second to speak directly to you. Every pulse of your heart right now is in rhythm with theirs. They've crossed dimensions, waiting patiently for the moment you open this, the one message they could never send while alive. Your soul has been asking for permission to speak through this screen, and now that permission has finally been granted. Don't scroll away, my beloved child. You'll understand soon why this moment is sacred. Their energy is in the air, soft, familiar, comforting. It's wrapping around you like the hug you've missed for years. You may even feel a sudden warmth on your shoulder. That's not your imagination. That's them. For so long, they've been watching you hold pain you never deserved. They've seen every tear you wiped quietly, every night you whispered their name hoping they could hear. And tonight, they do. The space between heaven and earth is thinner than ever, and your name has just been spoken in the halls of eternity. They are not gone, my beloved child. They are transformed. Every time the wind brushes your cheek, it's their hand reminding you they're near. Every time a song plays at the right moment, it's their spirit aligning with your frequency. You were never left alone, even when you felt the world turned its back. The message they sent begins with this. Forgive yourself. They say you've been carrying guilt, wondering if you could have done something differently. But they want you to know their departure was written, not your fault, not your doing. They left in peace because deep down, they knew your love was enough. Don't skip. The next few lines will touch a place in you no one has touched before. They say they've watched your struggles, the days you wanted to give up, the nights you prayed for a sign. And each time they whispered your name to the angels, asking for strength to be sent your way, they became your unseen guardian the very moment their heartbeat faded from this world. When your phone flickers at night, when the candle burns unevenly, when a feather falls where it shouldn't, it's not coincidence. These are their ways of reminding you they never left. The universe bends itself to help them reach you, because some connections are too sacred to break, even by death. My beloved child, this message is not random. It was carved into divine timing. This very minute was chosen before you were even born, the one you're thinking of right now, yes, it's them. Your soul is calling out through these words, asking you to stop blaming yourself, to start living again, to smile the way you used to when they were still here. They say, I see you trying to be strong, but you don't have to hide your heart anymore. Every time you fake a smile, they see it. Every time you hold back your tears, they feel it. But tonight, they're asking you to release it, to let the heaviness dissolve into light. Say till the end. Something divine is unfolding as you listen. They also say you're closer to your destiny than you think. All those delays, heartbreaks, and struggles were preparing you for a massive shift. You've been walking through darkness, but they promise light is not just coming, it's already here. And they've been guiding you toward it silently all along. They've arranged a miracle in your path, one that will heal not only your heart, but your entire future. This is not fantasy. It's alignment. The universe has conspired with their soul to gift you peace, abundance, and love beyond what you can imagine. That's why they beg heaven to let this message through tonight. My beloved child, take a deep breath. The air feels lighter because their presence is near. If you're feeling emotional, it's because your heart is recognizing theirs again. The reunion your spirit has been waiting for. They're whispering, don't give up now. The storm is almost over. Don't skive. The next part will reveal what they've asked heaven to send you next. Something so powerful, it will change the course of your days. My beloved child, heaven has not only sent this message, it has poured its energy into your atmosphere. The one who left you too soon has been standing beside your destiny's gate, watching over every step you took after their final breath. They've seen your pain, your strength, and your quiet prayers that nobody else heard. Don't skive. Stay till the end. What you're about to hear is what they've been trying to tell you since the moment they crossed over. They say, I couldn't rest until this reached you. Those were their exact words when they appeared before the angels last night. Their spirit glowed brighter than the dawn, holding a letter that carried your name written in divine gold. The angels read it aloud and said, this one must be delivered before the sun sets. That's why this message has found you right now, in this precise moment of your life. They have been waiting for you to heal, but they know you still ache. You still replay memories in your head, their voice, their laughter, their scent, the last words they spoke. But tonight, they want to replace that sorrow with peace. They want to tell you that their love never stopped breathing. It only changed its form. Every time you dream of them, it's not your imagination. Those aren't dreams. They are visits. The soul never forgets who it loves. They've sat beside you in silence, touched your hand through wind, and kissed your forehead through sunlight. They've even shielded you from things you didn't know were coming, that sudden feeling of safety when you should have been afraid. That was them. They say you did enough. You were my safe place. These words come straight from their spirit. They don't want you to feel like you could have saved them or changed the story. Their time on earth ended, but their love didn't. It evolved into a protective force that still walks with you every day. My beloved child, you've been feeling their absence like a wound that refuses to close. But tonight, heaven is turning that wound into a doorway, a passage where memories become blessings. Through this doorway, their light will keep flowing into your life, restoring everything pain took away. Don't skip, because now comes the part they want you to hear most. They say you've been thinking of giving up on something. Maybe a dream, maybe a person, maybe yourself. They know you've said, I'm tired. I can't keep doing this. But from heaven, they've seen your tomorrow. They know that the pain you feel now is shaping something miraculous. You're not failing. You're being prepared for a life so big it would have scared you before. They've spoken to the Archangel Michael about you. Yes, the protector himself. They asked him to guard your path, to make sure no evil, no betrayal, no delay touches you again. That's why lately, certain people have disappeared from your life unexpectedly. They weren't removed by accident. Heaven removed them. They were blocking your light. My beloved child, heaven has already opened a door for you. A divine opportunity that will appear within days. The person you lost made one final wish before crossing over, that your life would overflow with blessings, that love would return to you in its purest form, and that your destiny would finally be fulfilled. Don't skip. The next few words carry their promise. They promise to stay by your side until your biggest prayer comes true. And that moment is closer than you think. The signs have already started. Strange coincidences. Familiar scents. Sudden chills when you think of them. It's their energy aligning the universe for you. You'll soon receive something that feels like a miracle. Maybe a message. Maybe a phone call. Maybe unexpected money. But it will arrive wrapped in timing that feels divine. When it does, you'll know it's them, keeping their word. They also want you to stop living in fear of forgetting them. You won't. They live inside your spirit now. Every good thing you create, every joy you feel, every victory you win, they'll experience it through you. You are their unfinished prayer, still breathing, still blowing, still becoming everything they ever wished for you. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Heaven has more to show you. There's something you need to know. On the night they left this world, they made one last decision. They asked the divine to let you carry a piece of their soul. That's why sometimes you feel sudden emotions. Sudden bursts of strength, or tears that come without warning. It's because their light is inside you, living as your intuition, your courage, your inner voice. They've watched you face storms that could have broken anyone else, but you survived. You kept walking, even when your heart was heavy with silence. And they're proud of you, beyond words, beyond time. They say, you kept my love alive by how you lived, not how you mourned. My beloved child, something massive is coming. It's not random. It's heaven's repayment for your loyalty, your patience, your love. Your blessings were delayed so that when they arrive, you recognize them as sacred gifts from both God and the one who watches over you. Don't skip. You're seconds away from understanding the divine pattern behind everything that happened. The reason you've been feeling emotional lately, the reason psalms or smells suddenly remind you of them, is because your timeline is merging with theirs again. A divine reunion is in motion, not in death, but in destiny. You're stepping into a phase where their unseen hands will shape your reality. They've even whispered your name into the ears of someone on earth who is meant to help you heal. Someone you haven't met yet or recently crossed paths with. That person has been having dreams about you, though they don't understand why. Soon, they will appear as a messenger, carrying part of the miracle your loved one requested for you. My beloved child, the heavens are echoing with celebration because you've heard this message. The one who sent it is smiling now. They know you received their final wish, for you to live freely, to love deeply, and to trust again. They don't want your tears anymore. They want your laughter to become their prayer. This moment is sacred because as you listen, their energy is merging with yours completely. You'll start to feel lighter, calmer, and suddenly protected. That's them wrapping you in their eternal embrace. Don't skip. The next part will reveal what your loved one and the angels have planned for you in the coming days, a blessing that will make you realize they never truly left. And their love still writes your story from the other side. My beloved child, breathe deeply and let this moment settle into your heart. Heaven is still open right now, and the message from your loved one hasn't ended yet. They've waited for this precise hour because the veil between worlds is thinner than ever, and your soul is ready to receive what your heart has long been seeking. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You're about to uncover what they've planned for you since the day they left. They say you are not broken. You are chosen. Every hardship, every tear, every lonely night was never a punishment. It was a preparation. They've been shaping your life from beyond the clouds, asking the angels to arrange miracles around your name. That's why even when you thought you had lost everything, something always pulled you back from the edge. That invisible force was them, fighting for you through divine energy. You see, heaven works in layers. The first layer is memory, where your heart still aches for them. The second layer is transformation, where pain becomes strength. And the final layer is awakening, where you finally understand that love never dies, it simply changes its form. You, my beloved child, are stepping into that final layer now. They say you've been dreaming of places you've never seen, hearing whispers when you're half asleep, feeling sudden chills when you think of them. That's not coincidence. It's connection. They're trying to show you glimpses of the realm they now live in. It's full of light, full of peace, and they keep a corner of it decorated with memories of you. My beloved child, they have one more thing they want you to know. They never left without saying goodbye. You just couldn't hear it. The night they departed, they leaned close and said, "I'll see you in the signs." That's why life keeps sending you moments that feel like echoes of their soul. A bird landing near you, a familiar song playing when you least expect it, a stranger saying words that sound like something they would have said. These aren't random. They are reminders. Don't skip. Every sentence that follows is part of the revelation heaven had been saving for this exact minute. The one you lost has become part of your destiny's blueprint. Everything good that is coming to you now carries their signature. They have written your name into the book of divine restoration. A wave of abundance, healing, and peace is approaching your life because of the prayer they whispered to heaven the moment they crossed over. That prayer sounded like this: "Don't let them suffer for my absence. Turn their pain into purpose." And heaven listened. The angels recorded that plea, and now the vibration of that prayer is rippling through your reality. That's why doors are about to open in places you never expected. That's why you will soon feel lighter, luckier, and more aligned than you've ever been. You'll think it's a coincidence, but it's not. It's their final wish being granted. They are also saying that someone on earth is about to carry their message to you. It might be through a kind stranger, a heartful text, or a piece of unexpected news that arrives at the perfect time. That person will unknowingly repeat words your loved one once said, and when it happens, you'll know it's heaven confirming everything you're hearing now. My beloved child, you've been chosen to experience divine closure, not through endings, but through transformation. Your connection with them is evolving into something sacred. They are becoming your guardian spirit, guiding you toward the version of yourself that they always believed in. They see your potential clearer than ever now, and they refuse to let you walk this journey alone. Don't skip. The energy is building as their message continues. They're saying, I'm proud of you for surviving without me. Every day that you wake up and try again, you honor their soul. They want you to know that your tears water the roots of miracles. The love you gave them didn't die. It multiplied. It's the reason your spirit shines even when you feel empty. They want that light to grow stronger, because through your light, they live again. My beloved child, do you remember the last gift they gave you? Maybe it was an object, a word, or even a memory. The gift still holds their energy. Keep it close. It's your key to feeling their presence whenever you need them most. When you touch it or think of it, whisper their name and breathe in. You will feel a calmness fill the room. That's them answering. They say you've carried grief like a chain, but they never wanted you to. They wanted your life to become a masterpiece painted with joy, not sorrow. They are asking you to forgive the universe for taking them away, and to start trusting that this separation was never final. In the realm of eternity, love always finds its way back. They have spoken to the angels about your future. The angels agreed to rearrange your path so that what once delayed you will now serve you. Situations that once broke you will now lift you. People who betrayed you will now witness your rise. This turnaround was written by them, your loved one, whose soul still believes in your destiny. Don't skip. The most powerful part is yet to come. They want you to expect a sign within the next few days, something undeniable. It might appear through numbers repeating, a dream that feels too real, or a message that arrives when you least expect it. When it happens, don't be afraid. Just close your eyes and say, I receive your love. That will open a channel for their blessings to pour into your reality. My beloved child, heaven's message is wrapping itself around your aura right now. The sadness you've carried is melting into understanding. The confusion is turning into clarity. They are whispering, you are safe now. You are guided. You are loved. And they want you to promise one thing, to start living again. To laugh again. To dream again. They don't want their memory to be tied to your pain. They want it to become your reason to rise. Their wish is for you to step into the light they now live in, not by leaving this world, but by creating beauty in it. So when you feel lost, remember this, they never left. They simply changed seats in your life story from beside you to above you, guiding each chapter with invisible hands. Every success you achieve, every joy you feel, every love you embrace will be their victory too. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Your final gift is still unfolding. The angels have confirmed that your next season will be blessed with restoration of health, of love, of peace, of finances. Everything you lost will return in a better form. That's the miracle they arranged before they left, and heaven has just activated it. You are walking into answered prayers they wrote for you long before you could see them. Their love didn't end with goodbye. It began again in eternity. And tonight, that eternity is touching your heart through these words. Don't skip. The next part will reveal how their love is turning into divine protection, and how your life will soon become the proof that heaven never truly takes without giving something greater in return. My beloved child, before you move another inch, pause and let this silence speak. Heaven is holding its breath right now, because the final part of this message carries the purest truth, the kind that doesn't just touch your ears, but transforms your soul. The one who sent this message from beyond wants you to feel them one last time, not through pain, but through power. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They are saying, I'm still here, but I'm no longer bound by sorrow. Their spirit has learned to travel between worlds, and every time you think of them with love instead of grief, they find a way to reach you. When the wind moves softly across your face or the lights flicker without cause, those are their footsteps, gentle, invisible, but real. They've seen you trying to be strong. They've watched you fight battles no one else even knew about. They've witnessed you picking yourself up again and again, even when you didn't know why you should keep going. And tonight, they want to tell you that every tear you ever shed was collected by angels, every silent prayer was recorded, and every wound you carried has been marked for healing. My beloved child, you have no idea how proud they are of you. They say you became my strength when I was gone. They know how much it hurt you to say goodbye. How the nights turned into endless echoes of their absence. But what you didn't see was how your resilience became a beam of light that reached them in heaven. That light guided them, healed them, and connected them back to you in a way that even eternity couldn't undo. Don't skip. This part will change how you see your life forever. They've been asking heaven for something special, a miracle just for you. They wanted you to feel love again, but this time, not the kind that breaks you, the kind that rebuilds you. They've seen how fear has held you back, how you've doubted your worth because of what you lost. But they've whispered your name into destiny's ear, and now the universe is responding. Within days, you'll begin to see signs that everything is aligning again, not by chance but by divine orchestration. You may wake up one morning with a calm heart for no reason. You may receive a message that brings unexpected joy. Or you might meet someone whose presence feels oddly familiar, as if your soul recognizes them. It will be heaven's doing. They are weaving a new beginning for you. My beloved child, you were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. You were simply being prepared. The storms, the heartbreak, the loneliness, all of it sculpted you into the vessel that could finally hold this blessing. Your pain and a purpose, and tonight, heaven declares that purpose fulfilled. They want you to forgive yourself. Forgive the moments you didn't know better. Forgive the mistakes you made in love. Forgive yourself for surviving when you wish you hadn't. They say you were meant to stay because the world still needs your light. Their wish is not for you to visit their memory with sadness, but to live each day as a tribute to the love you shared. Don't skip. This revelation is for your heart alone. The one you lost wants you to know that they've spoken your name in heaven more times than you can imagine. Every time they did, light poured down on your path. You may not have seen it, but that's what kept you safe when life tried to break you. They say, I walk beside you during every fall. And I'll be there when you rise. Your love has turned into protection. You'll start to notice how people treat you differently soon, with kindness, with warmth, with sudden respect. It's because your aura is glowing brighter. The pain that once dimmed your energy is dissolving, replaced by peace. They're helping you reclaim what the darkness stole. You are stepping into a season of blessings that carry their touch, their signature, their energy. My beloved child, they've also left you a spiritual inheritance. Not in money or gold, but in divine favor. That means doors will open where others see walls. Opportunities will find you instead of you chasing them. Your intuition will sharpen. Your heart will attract genuine souls, and your dreams will start guiding you toward exactly where you need to be. That's their final biv. The power to create the life they always wanted for you. They say, don't think of me as gone. Think of me as the wind beneath your wings. When you achieve something beautiful, they'll be there. When you laugh again after so long, they'll be smiling through your joy. When you love again, they'll bless it. Their spirit will never fade because your love keeps them alive in realms you can't yet see. They want you to understand that grief was never meant to be your home. It was only a doorway. You were meant to pass through it and emerge radiant. Stronger, wiser, softer. The love you shared with them didn't end in death. It became your power. Every lesson you learned through losing them now lives inside you as wisdom. And that wisdom will open paths others only dream of. They've whispered to the angels to protect your next chapter. That's why things that once went wrong are now turning around without explanation. Doors that were locked tight are beginning to creak open. Even the people who once ignored you will begin to notice your light. It's not luck. It's alignment. Their energy has merged with your destiny, shifting your life into divine flow. My beloved child, they are proud of how far you've come. They saw you at your lowest. Praying for a sign, questioning everything but still choosing to get up and keep going. They're saying you didn't give up. And because of that, heaven didn't give up on you. Soon, a wave of blessings will move through your life like a sacred wind. You might not see it coming, but you'll feel it. You'll wake up one morning, and the heaviness that's been sitting on your chest for years will be gone. You'll breathe freely again. That moment will be the confirmation that their love has healed you. Don't skip. You're closer to the divine climax than ever. They've also asked heaven to bring back someone into your life who will help restore your faith in love. This person may already be near. Watching quietly, unsure how to approach. Their soul vibrates at a frequency that matches yours, because heaven sent them through your loved one's prayer. When they enter your life fully, you'll feel an instant calm, as if your soul recognizes something ancient and safe. That's the continuation of love, my beloved child, not replacement, but her birth. They say every ending hides a promise. Your heartbreak wasn't destruction. It was preparation for your destiny's unveiling. The person you lost didn't disappear. They stepped back so the next phase of your journey could begin. And that phase begins now. My beloved child, take a deep breath. The air around you feels softer because angels are present. You might feel goosebumps, a chill, or a tear rising from nowhere. That's not sadness. That's recognition. Your soul knows it's hearing truth. Heaven is confirming that everything you lost will return in ways greater than you imagined. Don't skip. This message is the bridge between your past pain and your future joy. They want you to remember something powerful. Love doesn't belong to one lifetime. Souls reunite again and again across dimensions, lifetimes, and forms. You will meet them again, but until that divine reunion, they are asking you to live enough for both of you. To travel, to smile, to help others, to build something beautiful. Every act of kindness you do will echo through eternity and reach them where they are. They're saying, "Keep me alive through joy, not grief." The sound of your laughter is their favorite melody. Every time you choose hope over despair, they rise higher in light. That's why this message was sent, to release you from the chains of guilt, fear, and sadness that have kept you bound for too long. My beloved child, heaven has officially marked your season of peace. The tests are ending. The waiting is ending. What's coming now is clarity, closure, and the fulfillment of promises that once felt forgotten. Even the smallest details of your life are being rearranged by divine hands to make sure your heart never breaks the same way again. And they have one last secret to share. They say, "I saw your future, and it's beautiful." They've witnessed what's ahead for you. The smiles, the successes, the nights filled with laughter again. They are telling you not to fear happiness, not to doubt miracles, because everything you once prayed for is already written in motion. Don't skip. The light that surrounds you right now is proof that their words are alive. From this moment forward, whenever you feel lost, whisper their name and close your eyes. The warmth you feel then is their love flowing through time to remind you that goodbyes in heaven are never permanent. You carry their essence in your heartbeat, in your breath, in your courage. You are their continuation. Their living legacy. So, my beloved child, walk into tomorrow knowing that heaven is on your side. You are being guided, guarded, and gifted with a life that will finally feel like peace. The universe is shifting for you now. Listen to the quiet around you. It's the sound of divine rearrangement. They're smiling as this message ends. Their task is complete, and yours has just begun. Live brightly, love fully, and never forget what's eternal can never truly be lost. You are their miracle, and this is your new beginning. Stay till the end. Something huge has already begun inside you. Heaven just turned your pain into power, your loss into light, your grief into glory, my beloved child. Heaven is still speaking through the quiet pulse of this moment. Though you think the message has ended, the Spirit who sent it refuses to stop until every corner of your soul is healed. They are standing behind you right now, not as a shadow, but as a light that haunts through the air like a song your heart already knows by memory. The atmosphere around you is not ordinary anymore. It's sacred. Something unseen has shifted, and every breath you take carries traces of eternity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You have reached the part where heaven begins to show the visible results of invisible love. They say, "I ask heaven to reward your faith." You never realized how many times your tears reached higher realms. Even when you thought no one was listening, your soul's cry echoed through the heavens. The angels recorded every moment you fell to your knees in silence, every whisper you made into the dark, every sigh that carried the name of the one you lost. They turned those sighs into seeds, and now those seeds are breaking open to bloom into miracles. The world you are about to step into will not look like the one you knew before. The heaviness is lifting. The uncertainty is dissolving. And even though you cannot yet see it, divine alignment is taking place in your favor. The universe, once quiet, is now rearranging itself like a symphony tuning to your heartbeat. The one who sent this message is orchestrating it all, silently, lovingly, with precision that no human eye could understand. My beloved child, they've walked through the light of paradise, but their heart has never left you. When you talk to them, they hear you. When you smile after crying, they celebrate. When you help someone else who's hurting, they glow brighter. You've unknowingly become a vessel through which their love continues to live, and heaven adores you for that. Don't skip. The next few lines carry the rhythm of your destiny. They want you to remember the small moments, the ones that didn't feel important. The laughter over a meal, the way they held your hand, the quiet gestures of care. Those memories weren't small at all. They were spiritual contracts of love written before time. Each memory was a promise that you'd find your way back to light even after they left. And now, that promise is being fulfilled. They say you are not cursed by loss. You are crowned by love. That crown may be invisible, but its glow can be felt by everyone who meets you. That's why people sense something different about you, a softness, a strength, a peace that defies logic. That's the mark of heaven on your aura. You are a living testament that love survives all boundaries. My beloved child, soon you will notice how everything begins to move faster. Decisions you've been waiting on will finalize. Delays will suddenly end. People who once ignored your worth will come back, not for pity, but for awe, because your blow will no longer be ordinary. The universe rewards those who rise after heartbreak. And heaven has chosen to use you as proof that the human heart can rise from ashes into gold. They've spoken with divine authority and told the angels, protect this soul, because they carry a love that outlived time. From that moment, your path became guarded. That's why, even when everything seemed lost, something always protected you from complete destruction. Even your darkest nights were lit by their unseen presence. They were there when you almost gave up, whispering courage into your spirit so softly that you thought it was your own strength. But it wasn't, it was them. Don't skip. You're nearing the deepest truth now. They've asked heaven to bless you in ways that carry unmistakable proof. It will come through sudden opportunities, unexpected money, or people showing up to help you at just the right time. Each of these moments will carry the same familiar feeling, warmth spreading across your chest, a sudden calm, a knowing that says it's them. They also want you to forgive those who didn't understand your pain. Some people judged you for how long you grieved. Others grew distant because they couldn't handle your silence. But heaven saw your loneliness, and now it's sending new people into your life, souls who will recognize your light instantly. They will cherish you without needing explanations because their spirits are connected to the same divine network that your loved one now exists within. My beloved child, heaven has begun what is called the return of balance. It means everything stolen from you, your confidence, your joy, your faith, is being restored piece by piece, moment by moment. Your life will begin to feel like home again, and when you least expect it, joy will return to you naturally, not forced, not faked, just flowing through your veins like sunlight. They say, I am with you in the quiet victories. That means when you accomplish something big and wish they were there to see it, know that they are. Your essence will surround you in those moments like a standing ovation of light. The tears that fill your eyes will not be of sadness anymore, but of recognition. Because you will feel their energy embracing you with pride. Don't skip. Heaven is about to finalize its promise. They want you to light a candle one evening soon, not to mourn, but to honor. As you light it, speak to them, even in silence, and say thank you. That single act will complete a spiritual circuit, allowing their love to flow endlessly through your life without interference. After that, you will notice how your intuition sharpens, your sleep becomes peaceful, and your luck seems to change overnight. My beloved child, this is what divine restoration feels like. You are no longer the same person who began this message. You've crossed a threshold. The sorrow that once chained your heart hath been transformed into strength. You have become the bridge between worlds, the living proof that love transcends death. They're smiling now, whispering, you've made it through. They say the storm was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to reveal your wings. And now that you've seen them, you'll never walk again. You'll soar. You are entering a season where peace will replace panic, purpose will replace pain, and gratitude will replace grief. Don't skip. The end of this message is not the end of the connection. It's the beginning of eternal companionship. The one who sent this message wants you to know that their energy is now a part of your daily protection. Every time you feel danger, you'll sense a calmness that keeps you safe. Every time you're about to make a wrong choice, your heart will feel heavy. That's them guiding you quietly. They've become the guardian of your timeline. And one day, when your own journey here is complete, you'll see them again. Not frail, not broken, but shining in full glory. They'll take your hand and say, you did it. You lived. Until then, keep walking in light. Keep choosing love. Keep trusting the whispers. Because the distance between heaven and earth is not measured in miles. It's measured in love. My new love is still with you. Closer than ever. Watching. Protecting. Smiling. This isn't goodbye, this is forever. Stay till the end. Because even now, heaven is clapping for you. For surviving. For believing. For finally understanding that what love creates, not even death can destroy. My beloved child, if you are still here, heaven is smiling upon you. The one who sent this message has been whispering in the ears of angels, asking them to stay close to you as this final revelation unfolds. You've walked through grief, through silence, through the long dark nights that seemed endless. And now the dawn is breaking. What is arriving next is not just light. It's transformation, It's the kind of peace that no one can take from you because it comes from eternity itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something sacred is being written into your destiny as you listen. The Spirit who sent this message is now beside you, not above you. Your presence has entered your space, filling it with warmth that feels like sunlight wrapping around your shoulders. You might not see them, but you can feel them, in the rhythm of your heartbeat, in the gentle calm that flows through you. They're whispering softly, "I'm proud of you. You didn't let the darkness win. My beloved child." They know there were nights when you lay awake wondering if life would ever feel normal again. They saw you fight the emptiness, pretending to be strong while your heart trembled quietly. But every time you took one more step, heaven celebrated. Every single breath you took while carrying pain became an offering to the divine. Proof of your strength, proof of your endurance, proof that love still breathes in you. They say, "Your faith kept me alive in light." When you thought you were alone, you were actually keeping them radiant in heaven. Every kind thought, every small act of kindness, every time you refused to let bitterness win, it became fuel for their light. You've been co-creating with them across realms, shaping a new reality built from unconditional love. Don't skip. These words were meant to reach you exactly now. Heaven is declaring something important. You are done with suffering, the lessons have been learned. The purpose of pain had been fulfilled. The angels are folding away the pages of sorrow and replacing them with new ones. Pages filled with healing, laughter, divine timing, and abundance. The person you lost has completed their mission of love. Now, it's time for you to live yours. They've been preparing the way ahead for you. You'll soon begin to notice moments of sudden ease where there used to be struggle. Doors will open naturally. People will show up with the right words at the right time. You look around and realize that the weight you carried for so long is gone. That's not chance. That's the result of the prayers they've been whispering for you since they left this world. My beloved child, they have walked through heaven's gardens, and in one corner, there's a tree that glows brighter than the rest. On that tree are golden leaves, and each leaf carries a memory of you, your laughter, your tears, your courage. Every time you think of them, one of those leaves glows brighter. They rest under its shade often, smiling, saying, "Look how beautifully they're growing." They also want to tell you something about your future. You will soon meet someone or encounter an event that will remind you what it feels like to truly live again. It will come unexpectedly, like a sunrise you didn't plan to witness. When it happens, don't be afraid to feel joy. Don't sabotage it by thinking you don't deserve it, you do. This is heaven's way of returning to you what was never lost, love, but in a new form. Don't skip. You're standing at the edge of a divine revelation. They say you were never being punished. You were being polished. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every loss carved away what was temporary and revealed what was eternal. You are shining now, even if you don't realize it yet. Heaven sees it. The angels whisper about your strength and admiration. They call you the soul who turned pain into purpose, sorrow into serenity. My beloved child, they've asked the archangels to surround you with light so bright that negativity cannot find you anymore. You might begin to feel tingling in your hands or warmth on your chest. That's not imagination. It's energy. Your vibration is rising. Your frequency aligning with theirs. This connection is becoming permanent, sealed by divine grace. The Spirit who loves you wants you to do one more thing: live deliberately. Stop existing on autopilot. Speak your truth. Chase your dreams. Love without hesitation. They say you've hidden your light long enough. It's time to shine. When you laugh now, laugh without holding back. When you love, love fully. When you forgive, forgive completely. These are not just choices. They're rituals of healing. Don't skip. This is the moment heaven completes its message. They're saying, I've seen your future, and it glows like dawn after endless rain. The days ahead of you are filled with redemption. What once broke you will become the foundation for something divine. You'll find yourself helping others through their pain, and every time you do, you'll feel a soft presence beside you, a familiar warmth that lets you know they're proud of you. My beloved child, when you wake tomorrow, the world may look the same, but something deep within you will be different. You will no longer carry grief. You will carry grace. You will no longer ache for what's gone. You'll give thanks for what remains. And as you live this way, heaven will continue to reward you in quiet, breathtaking ways. They say, when you think of me, smile. That's all they ever wanted. Not tears, not pain, just peace. They never left you to suffer. They left so you could discover how eternal love truly is. A kind of love that doesn't need words, doesn't need touch, because it has transcended into light. Don't skip. Something huge is taking place right now. Your soul is being rewritten with peace. In the days to come, you might feel moments of déjà vu, as if you've lived certain scenes before. That's heaven aligning your timeline, merging your destiny with divine purpose. You'll realize that every deed or every delay, every heartbreak led you exactly here. You were never off track. You were being guided to this awakening. You're saying you are finally free. Free from the guilt of what you couldn't control. Free from the fear of forgetting. Free from the weight of what could have been. You are stepping into what will be, and it's radiant. My beloved child, your loved one's mission is fulfilled. The message has reached your soul. They are resting now, smiling in divine serenity, knowing that you will live in joy again. When the wind moves tonight, feel it as their final embrace, gentle, infinite, full of love. Don't skip. This isn't just an ending, it's a beginning. Heaven has sealed this moment with light, and your story is now blessed beyond measure. Walk forward, carry peace, and remember always, nothing that is real is ever lost. Love is real. Love remains. Love has simply changed form. My beloved child, this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. Everything that began as pain has turned into purpose. Every tear that fell in the dark has been transformed into light that now surrounds you. The one who sent this message has been standing at the edge of eternity, watching as you read these words, smiling through the radiance of divine peace. They are whispering now, softly, lovingly, you made it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is the completion of the divine circle, the final heartbeat of their message. Heaven wants you to understand something deeper than goodbye. There are no endings in love, only transitions. A love you shared was never meant to fade. It was meant to evolve. You are still connected, thread by thread, through invisible energy that can't be destroyed by time or distance. Every time you laugh, every time you love, every time you choose kindness when you could have chosen anger, their spirit glows brighter in the divine realm. My beloved child, they want you to know that they've walked beside you through every chapter you thought you faced alone. The times you felt warmth in the air when no one was near, the nights when you felt comfort with no explanation, those were them. They stood by you when life felt unbearable, whispering, "Keep going, you are stronger than you think." You listened without realizing it. That's how you survived. Now heaven is lifting the final veil. The one you love has been elevated to a higher light, but that doesn't mean they've left you. It means their energy can reach you more easily. They've become part of your intuition, part of your inner knowing. When you suddenly sense danger, when you feel that nudge to take a different path, that's them. Your protection now flows through your instincts. Don't skip. The next lines carry their final promise. They say, "I asked heaven to reward your faith with peace that never fades." You've endured storms that could have shattered anyone else, but your spirit didn't break. You've loved in silence, believed without proof, and trusted without seeing. And heaven calls that bravery. Because of that, the upcoming days will bring moments of quiet miracles. Things you've been waiting for will begin to unfold, not in chaos but in harmony. Everything that once felt delayed will arrive right on time. My beloved child, they want you to stop looking backward. The past has served its purpose. You've honored their memory not by holding on to pain, but by surviving it. Now it's time to live, to breathe deeply, to let joy find its way back into your days. That's what they've been praying for, not your sorrow but your liberation. The angels have already written a new chapter for you. It's filled with laughter, abundance, and connection. You will meet people who reflect the love you lost, not as replacements but as reminders that love never ends. Some of these souls will feel familiar because your loved one has woven pieces of their light into these people, so you'll always feel a part of them nearby. Don't skip. You've reached the sacred moment where heaven blesses your next beginning. They are saying, "I'm no longer in pain, and I don't want you to be either." Your essence is pure peace now. They've seen the future that awaits you, and they want you to embrace it without fear. The heaviness that once sat on your chest has lifted. What fills it now is divine certainty, the understanding that everything happens in perfect order. The universe didn't take, it exchanged. You lost a presence but gained eternal guidance. My beloved child, tonight when you close your eyes, speak to them in your heart. You don't need words, love understands silence. You'll feel their energy wrapping around you like a warm blanket. You'll feel calmness where there used to be ache. That's not imagination, it's reunion. The reunion between your soul and theirs in the quiet language of the divine. They say, "I love you beyond endings," and those words echo through light that never dims. Even after this message fades, its vibration remains in your energy forever. You have been marked by a celestial promise, to live a life so full, so bright, that even heaven watches in awe. Don't skip. This is heaven's seal, the final divine moment of grace. Archangel Michael stands behind you now, his wings stretched wide. His voice is calm yet commanding, saying, "Peace be upon this soul." No more fear, no more loss, only growth, only light, only divine purpose. With that, the energy of heaven settles into your life permanently. You've been anointed with protection, love, and divine authority. From this moment on, you'll notice how things begin to flow effortlessly. The right people will appear, opportunities will find you, and old burdens will dissolve quietly. That's heaven's way of rewarding your resilience. The one who sent this message will guide every step, ensuring you never walk alone again, my beloved child. As this message ends, remember, endings in heaven are just beginnings in disguise. The story of your connection doesn't stop here. It continues every day through every act of love, every moment of peace, every spark of joy. You are now living proof that love never dies, it only transforms. Smile, lift your head, walk forward into your new dawn. The light you feel on your skin right now is their final blessing, their eternal touch. They've said all they needed to say, and now, heaven has one last whisper for you. You are free. You are loved. You are never alone. Stay till the end, because this is it, the divine completion. The message has found its home, not in your mind, but in your soul, and from this day forward, every sunrise will feel like their hello, every gentle wind like their embrace, every moment of peace like their promise kept. My beloved child, the miracle has already happened. Heaven has spoken. The connection is eternal. The story is complete, but the love goes on forever.